get more of the same here for the second heat of the men's F quadruple sculls. In lane 2, we have Riverside CRI. Lane 3, Great Miami Crew. Lane 4, Cincinnati Atlanta Atomic. Lane 5, Riverfront Recapture. San Diego Rowing Club in lane 6, and New Haven in lane 7.
Now, when you look at a quad like this that has a composite of 3 different clubs, how many times do you think they've actually rowed together as a unit?
Probably the warm-up. But, you know, at least 2 of them have rowed together at some point. But maybe I think that's a great thing about a lot of these Masters events, too, is that perhaps you have a buddy you meet up with or a group of pals that you come together intentionally for this race, either every year or every other, every 5, whatever it is. Because perhaps there's a thread we don't even know about, something that goes back to. So I love that we're able to facilitate these kinds of fun pieces out in the water.
And how did the composite crews work towards points?
I have no idea. That's a learning point for me. I'll research that one. Because actually, I mean, put it out there, I have yet to have raced in a Masters event. So I've got my eyes on this, see which one I should put my hat in for next year. And I love that, you know, as a composite, that's maybe an opportunity to get out there, meet some new people, throw it down here at U.S. Rowing's RowFest. Really strong start out of that composite crew, that Cincinnati Atlanta Atomic crew.
Yeah, if indeed rowing to the start was the first time they rowed together, they're doing a fantastic job because they are powering away from the field here. Top 4 progress to the finals. And it looks like that composite crew in lane 4 is well on their way there. But who is going to be the rest of the crews going on? We have a dogfight for second place here between New Haven in lane 7, San Diego Rowing Club in lane 6, basically bow ball to bow ball, a canvas back on them. Riverfront Recapture in lane 5, and on the far side, Riverside CRI.
I mean, how fun. This lane 6 and 7, San Diego and New Haven, battling it out. And then, Riverfront Recapture knows that they're right there.
Yeah, it's tough if you're in that Riverside CRI crew over in lane 2, because you need to beat one of these crews at least to progress to the finals. And you probably can only see the Riverfront Recapture crew out of the corner of your eye. You probably can't see how close those other crews are. It's a challenging spot to be in as we move into the second half.
Yeah, you really have to, that really comes down to, you know, who's delegated in the boat to articulate the race plan and pivot from the race plan based on what's going on. But it looks like CRI Riverside is staying really right with the same speed of this rest of the field. So they have a shot. So they've crossed over the halfway point of this race. They have another half to go. They do have a shot at trying to eke their bow ball into a 4th place spot.
Great view of that New Haven crew there. They're synced up very nicely. Good body positioning. You know, Greg, you're always telling me about how you need to be on the front part of your sits bones, and it seems like a bunch of those rowers there are doing it right.
Yep, it's just a little bit stronger position of your hips. You know, you don't want to be sitting back on your hips because then you're not activating your core. You're not able to engage your lats effectively. And we're all here to use our quads in quads. So, you know, just that positioning and keeping that in line is really setting you up to a very strong position to use your biggest muscles. Look at this. It's almost a curvature of the earth here of that composite boat way out in front.
Sending a message.
Yeah. Via pigeon. It's a little bit far back to lane 7, New Haven. San Diego Rowing Club, though, battling it out for places 2 and 3. 4th, currently being held by the Riverfront Recapture. What a fantastic piece on the part of that lane for Cincinnati Atlanta Atomic quad. But this is very fun racing here. This lane 7 New Haven just trying to stay ahead of that charge by San Diego. San
Yeah,
Diego
it's a nice
being brought
charge
up.
by San Diego.
Wow. Lane 5 now. Riverfront recapture. They've stayed ahead of that far lane Riverside and CRI crew now coming into screen.
Do you recall, Grace, what the time was